New York Mets fans, the day has finally come as we are 1 day away from pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training. In this video, guys, I got big news about a Juan Soto position change in 2026. Where will he be playing? We'll hear straight from David Stearns. We have a Francisco Lindor injury update as he broke his hamate bone in his hand. I'm going to give you the recovery for that with and without surgery. We'll hear the updated news on that from David Stearns. But, guys, before we get into that, share this video. Do me a favor. Like this video. It means so much for these videos when you guys like. Hit the like button, share it, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel because Met content, hot and heavy. Again, hot and heavy coming at you guys. Rumors, trades, free agency, Mets fans bitching, Mets fans crying, all the good stuff, guys. We're going to have it on this channel. It is going to be a great thing for the New York Mets and the New York Met fan. We're going to have a great time this season, guys. I have a lot of expectations for this New York Met team. I'm so excited about the new core. I'm so excited that the old core was broken up. And I'm so excited that this new team is going to be going out there for 2026 and beyond. First things first, let's get right into this video, and then I'm going to break down my thoughts on each video after I play them. But we'll start with the Juan Soto video and the position that he's going to be playing in 2026, coming straight from David Stearns' mouth. Let's hear what he has to say about Juan Soto.
Juan Soto is going to play left field for us this year. Over the last month or so, as Mendy and Juan were talking about the season, Juan was working out in left field because he's going to play left field for the DR and WBC. As they had their conversations, he felt really comfortable there. It made sense for us from a roster perspective. So we're gonna go forward with it, and everyone's on board with it. Not something we had really contemplated coming into the offseason, but as we've had conversations over the last month, it made sense for all involved to do this.
All right, so no surprise here for Juan Soto. He's Juan Soto coming from David Stearns. He will be moving to left field. Now, with Juan Soto moving to left field, his natural position, by the way, when he was coming up, there's so many geniuses out there that see Juan Soto's moving to left field, and they have so much to say, but so little knowledge about baseball history and just player history and just common sense and common knowledge. Juan Soto has played over 450 Major League Baseball games in left field. He does it with the Dominican Republic, did it with the Padres, did it a couple times with the Yankees, did it with the Nationals coming up for 3 seasons. I mean, you guys, do we not have access to the internet? And you guys just think that Juan Soto's never played left field in his entire career? And you check the dimensions of Citi Field, he will play better now that he was going to left. His arm will be utilized better. The Mets have an instant defensive upgrade over Brandon Nimmo now in left field. So you want to talk about run prevention, all those run prevention geniuses out there that want to continue to throw that out there. Instant better defense from left field. Way better arm, covering more ground because Brandon Nimmo was limping out there for half the season. Looking at Citi Field's dimensions, he'll play way better in left field than he did in right field. Book that. I promise you that. It's common sense, guys. Just look up anything when it comes to baseball, and you'll know Juan Soto could play left field. Okay? Juan Soto could play left field. Just look at the eye test. Let's look at the eye test. What Juan Soto does moving to left field and his willingness now to actually shift from right to left, selflessness that Juan Soto is showing here, as one of the leaders of the team, it opens up even more for a guy like Carson Bench to go to his natural position, which is right field. It opens up a lot for other players to get into right field at Citi Field, getting into that position for them, making it easier for them. So you got to love that coming from Juan Soto going into spring training. This is not a new position for him. All right, guys? Left field is not a new position for him. I don't know. I'm going to have to scream that over and over and over for people that are just unaware that Juan Soto played left field the first 4 years of his career and multiple times with the Padres and Yankees. I have to scream that over and over and over for people to just understand it. Now, there'll be the blind people that can't stand David Stearns, and they'll just say, run prevention Stearns. Here come the idiot Mets putting a guy out of position, just not understanding he's been there before. You guys have got to you got to stop with this stuff, man. Enough. The hatred of David Stearns has got to stop. All right? We're 1 day away from pitchers and catchers reporting. Stop hating this guy already. You're doing everything to not give him a chance, and you're just going to, hate watch the Mets all of 2026 and hope that they lose so you could be right? You sound stupid. Enough already. This is not a big shift for Juan Soto going from right field to left field. Don't make this a bigger story than what it has to be. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap of other fan bases trying to troll you and convince you that this is a bad move for Juan Soto going to left field, at Citi Field specifically. Don't fall into the troll traps, because they're going to do everything they possibly can to try and convince you that he can't play left field when he's played left field. Almost 500 games in left field, guys. 500 Major League Baseball games. What are we talking about? Do a little bit of research before you start yelling and screaming. Your hatred for David Stearns is clouding your judgment for common sense. Common sense. It's like fans just don't have it anymore. My God. Mets fans, my God, you people suck. You suck. Not all you guys. I love a lot of you guys. But the Met fan that just kills me the most is the one that just cannot get over the off-season moves that were made earlier in the year to break up this core. People are still talking about Pete Alonso. Mets fans like myself, other Mets fans out there, knowledgeable Mets fans. I'm not saying I'm knowledgeable, but there are a lot more knowledgeable people than me. Diehards. Mets fans are just ready to rock heading into spring training now. Spring training tomorrow, pitchers and catchers. We're talking about Juan Soto moving over. We're talking about this, young players coming up. And you still got idiots talking about Pete Alonso. What the fuck are we doing? Is this going to be, are we going to be on Pete Alonso watch all of 2026? Get the fuck over it already. You sound pathetic. Enough. We're going into 2026 with a good team. A very good team, might I add. So cut it out. Get the fuck over it. God, I hate Mets fans, man. I hate you guys. I love you guys, but I hate that specific group of Mets fan. The hate watch Mets fan that just want to watch the Mets just so they could cheer for this David Stearns' team to lose. So they could go, I was right. Look, I was right. I told you Stearns. I told you Stearns sucks. I told you I knew better. I told you we should have re-signed Pete Alonso. Shut up. Get over it. We've moved on. My fellow Met fan has moved on. We're heading into spring training, and we are very excited. So, one more thing. Let's get into this Francisco Lindor news. So, bad news coming out of spring training here for Francisco Lindor, our star shortstop. And a lot of stuff coming out about the WBC, that he wanted to play for Puerto Rico, and a lot of stuff where he was trying to get insurance, but it couldn't happen. So let's get into the updated news, what David Stearns had to say about Francisco Lindor.
Went with Lindor. I mean, a hamate bone usually from hitting. It was off-season hitting program that he was doing. Did it happen just a couple of days ago, or what was the timeline or timetable? For
yeah, so he's had soreness, frankly, off and on there for a couple of years, and he's usually able to grind through it, and he's done it. And I think, I don't know when he first felt it, but I think it just persisted to the point where he felt like he should say something about it. And once we examined it a little bit more yesterday, our medical staff determined that he should go see a specialist.
Went with Lindor. I mean, a hamate bone usually from hitting. It was off-season hitting program that he was doing. Did it happen just a couple?
So the news with Lindor is not good. It's not great, but it's not season ending, right? Which is the biggest thing that we were worried about. So best case scenario, he gets the same hamate bone surgery that Francisco Alvarez had last year, and we could probably get Francisco Lindor back mid-April. Best case, worst case, end of April. I think 6 weeks is what Alvarez missed, and the timetable, honestly, for 6 weeks would be a day before opening day right now for Francisco Lindor. All right, We don't have to push him. If you're going to get this type of surgery, and it has to be this type of surgery, which is always the last resort, get the surgery done now compared to July or August or September when the Mets really, really need that clutch Francisco Lindor that we saw for multiple seasons with the New York Mets. That's the news with Lindor. If he needs the surgery, if he has to have the surgery, get it done ASAP. Hopefully he's ready for opening day, and I'd love to see him out there opening day. He'll be there opening day. Hopefully he could play for the New York Mets. We're not going to rush him back because there's no reason to rush somebody back when they're getting surgery in February or March or even April. All right, you'd rather have it that early in the year than later in the year. So that is the update for the New York Mets. Heading into spring training, what is your excitement level, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Share, like, subscribe to this video. And for more New York Mets content, subscribe to Pudgy Boys Sports Talk. We're going to be having it all the time. Rumors, news, trades, everything coming at you guys. Let's go Mets. Spring training tomorrow. Let's get this team down there.